J. Cole, The Fall Off. First of all, this album is supposed to be his last. His first album was The Come Up, so there's a mirroring here that I already noticed. This is disc 2, track 2. So there's 2 discs to this album. J. Cole's one of my favorite rappers ever. He's dropping this on my birthday. So you better expect the full reaction to that album once it comes out. For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy would eventually take to achieve this, but despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip hop. Okay. Jermaine was here.
Yeah.
Jermaine Cole.
I see it. I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver.
Okay, first of all, is that a 4-syllable rhyme he's gonna open up with? With the verse, the hearse. Life in reverse. Wait.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk.
Fast forward 60 years later, I got verse of the year. 60 years after he died. Which obviously is him saying a lot of people don't get their flowers until they're gone. And that's what he's saying here. Okay. I like this concept. I think I don't know if it's going to be the whole song, but this is him talking from the standpoint of the end of his life, and then he's like jumping in time and stuff.
We're hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year.
Now
My
we
purpose
fast
is
forward.
clear as to murk. Whoever dare flirt with death, the best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare.
The best alive, and now what you hear is the work. But he just said he died, and that's when people recognize him. So he's like, I'm the best alive right now. No one's gonna know that until I'm not alive. Which is ironic in a way, right?
In spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I?
Which each day coming, I could feel my career coming first. But that's the reverse. Because as he aged, as he got his son, as his wife was pregnant, he's saying his career wasn't number one at that level. Because he had other priorities slowly coming through and taking some of his time that he used to use on his career. But he's explaining it in reverse, which is crazy. And by the way, this multi-syllable rhyme scheme that he's been through, it's been this way for the whole minute. So for him to say this whole story in reverse, I wonder if it's going to be the whole song with this multi-syllable rhyme scheme as consistent throughout is insane levels of pen. Okay?
And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger and now I'm single. Walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear. We flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk.
Listen to that too. He was more respectful at the start of his verse, talking about his son, his wife, and stuff. But as soon as the wedding ring comes off, so before he proposed to his wife, he shows his priorities and how he viewed women, right? Calling them, she's a hoe, she's a bitch, whatever. That mindset was not always like that. it was like that before he got married, before he understood the importance of a woman. While he was still immature, it's just like this bitch, this bitch, this hoe, whatever. I'm just gonna flirt. I'm gonna do what I need to like sleep with them, whatever it is. It's as you age, right? You think of the past and you're like, this is a mistake. This is something I used to view this way. I don't view it this way anymore. And he's telling it to us in reverse, saying, I'm starting off as a respectful person and I'm slowly losing parts and bits and pieces of my life experience. And that's what's causing me to regress as an individual. So he's breaking down every single part of his life that was essential in him shifting his perspective on things.
We part ways, I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth.
Right.
We lead the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse.
Income streams nowhere near as diverse is a crazy way to hit the rhyme at the same time, but also explain how much he has to lose in a way, right? He used to have nothing. His bank account was thin. He didn't have multiple stream of incomes. And now that he has all that, he's thinking, what if I lost it and I went back to that moment while telling the story? So it's like, there's concept levels to this. There's concept levels to this. This is crazy. I'm not glazing just because I like J. Cole. This is actually crazy. Is this a shout out to Nas in a way?
And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud nine, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade.
One of these so-called kings that I swear to usurp. He was signed with Jay-Z, right? He's like, once I got signed to him, I was like, shoot, I think I can take the throne. I think I got what it takes. That's insane.
Later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain.
Watch my father walk back into my life and it clears up the hurt. Damn. Dude, this is poetry. This is poetry. Holy.
Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth.
Either way you go through the timeline, the end is the same. You're no longer on this earth. Isn't that crazy? And his first album is called The Come Up. And his last album is called The Fall Off. In both cases, you start as nothing and then you come up, but the fall off is you start as whatever you are at now today, and then you lose all of it.
I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it.
Holy. I got goosebumps.
Who the real nigga coming through? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuvered through the drama with the suit
of armor. Damn. Yo, I'm excited. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this song. I'm 100,000% sure I missed so much out of this song. I try my best to lock in once I realized how serious it was. But I'm sure I've missed some bars. I missed some like references. Concept wise, overall wise, I see what he's doing, and it's amazing. I hope you guys stick around to watch this whole video, and I hope I help you guys understand some of the stuff for people that don't listen to rap as much. Anyway, other reactions here. Stay tuned, subscribe if you want J. Cole reactions. They will be coming. I promise you. Peace.